IG, what's up, y'all? Hey, YouTube, what's up? I'm back. I'm eating my light skin seed watermelon. I'm just gonna eat a little bit just for a snack because I got an audition to do. Self-tape. Let me put this down a little bit. All right. One Way, what's up? Alma Gregory, what's up? Where's everybody at? Oh, I guess it is kind of like, it's 11:41 PST, which is 2:41 EST, so I guess everybody's at work. Normally I would be at work too, but I didn't get a teaching job today, so I missed a call. So I'm just doing some content today, and then I'm going to do an audition. Hey, YouTube, who is that? Put your name in the comments. Say hi. Don't just watch me. Looks like I won't be on here long. I'm not about to talk to myself. Oh, I do. I want to talk about something. Somebody commented on one of my videos and they said, hold on, let me remember. It's not how much you eat, it's what you eat. And I disagreed with her because for me, for my weight loss, 12.4 pounds, thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding. For my weight loss and my waist loss, it was not what I ate, it was how much I was eating, because I already eat a very healthily diet, whole foods, primarily healthy, plant-based for 14 and a half years. That did not stop me from gaining weight. That did not stop me from maintaining the weight I gained. I still gained weight over the years, right? I was up to, a long time ago, I was up to 156. When I started being plant-based, I was 141. So that just goes to show that eating plant-based is not just for me. When I first went plant-based, I lost 5 pounds because I was only 141 at the time. Actually, I lost 6. So I got down to 135. But over the years, after my body got used to it, that didn't keep me from losing weight. Oops. Anyway, the point is that somebody said it's not how much you're eating, it's what you're eating. I disagree. I feel it's, for me, I'm going to speak for myself. It's how much I'm eating, because it wasn't until when I started my fat loss journey of June 2024, it wasn't until I started tracking my food, that's when I started to lose weight, because I realized how much I was eating was more than how much I was burning. That's called a surplus, which can make, y'all hear that? It must be the maintenance people. Anyway, for me, oh, thank you, Toka Boca. Holly said you're so pretty. So for me, I started tracking in an app called Chronometer. In Chronometer, you put your food in there, you put your weight and your age and all that, and it tells you how much you burn, your BMR, how much you burn if you're just staring at the walls all day. So mine was around 1,300 calories I burned. If I just sat all day and did nothing else but stare at the wall, I burn around 1,300. But then you put your activity level, and then throughout the day you put your exercise, if you do some exercises, and you put your food in, and when you eat, you burn calories too. So it would show me how much I'm burning for the day. So my average is probably around 2,100, right? So for me to lose weight, I have to eat a little bit less than that, and I don't do the big deficit thing. I just want to eat just a little bit more than I burn. No, sorry. I want to burn just a little bit more than I eat. So once I started doing that, then that's when the weight started coming off, because I was finally in a deficit, meaning I was finally burning more than I was eating. Not starving myself, not restricting calories, just making sure I was burning more than I eat. So That's when I started to lose weight. So for me, it's not what, excuse me, it's not what I eat, it's how much I eat. Because there's also times where I've done fully raw for like 30 days or whatever, and I stayed the same after the 30 days, or I might have even went up a pound after 30 days. And I was eating raw. Okay, so raw is as clean as you can get, but I was still eating too much compared to how much I was burning, or I was probably eating around the same. So that's why I didn't lose weight. So for me, it's how much I'm eating, not what I'm eating. Now, it might be the opposite for some people, but honestly, it's not. It's just people think it is because whatever their diet was prior. For instance, if you're eating a junk food, animal eating diet, and then you go plant-based, you don't know it, but your body knows. Your calories have somehow reduced dramatically, but you just don't know. You're not tripping off of that. So you lose weight because your body goes into a deficit and you don't even know, but your body knows. So yes, this is light skin seed watermelon. So don't say nothing about it being seedless because they are seeds in there. They just light skin because they mixed. Thank you. And I hope no one on here is kids because this is a no kid channel. So if you are under the age of 18, I really want to say under the age of 21, but if you're under the age of 18, you cannot be on my channel. Hey everybody, what's up everybody? How y'all doing? I'm just sad because I didn't get a teaching job today. So I'm home and I'm just sitting here eating watermelon and creating content, and then I'm gonna do an audition in a minute. I have to do a self-tape audition playing a doctor like I'm talking to a patient. Thank God I have a little lab coat, so it's gonna add extra to my audition. It's gonna put me in the, in the top level because, I got props. I got a stethoscope. I'm about to come correct. Toka Belly, I saw you retracted your message. I saw that you wrote, I like, guess your age. And then you took it off, but I don't know what to guess because I just have no idea. So this watermelon, I give it a 7.8 out of 10. It's very refreshing. It's very juicy, but it's not top-notch sweet, but it's still good and it's still refreshing. Where are you? I'm in California, in the United States, California, in the Bay Area. I don't know if you guys are familiar with San Francisco or Oakland. I don't live in either of those cities, but I do live close to those. Can we see a glimpse of your acting? You can go to my acting playlist. I have a few of my commercials on there. I don't have a lot of my acting stuff on there because I don't always get copies of everything. But if you go look on there, you might be able to see some of my commercials or some of my reels, like commercial reels or acting reels. I do print ads too. Print ads, which you won't see on my YouTube. Like print ads, or like you might see, like I was on a bus, on the side of a bus playing a doctor before for a children's hospital, Stanford Children's Hospital. Currently, well, I don't know if it's still up, but I've had 3 people tell me they saw my ad at the Phoenix airport for the print ad for Waymo, which is a driverless car. And then some people have seen it in the Bay Area as well, or they even seen it on Waymo's, I think, Instagram. But when I try to find it, I can't find it on the Instagram page. But anyway, I do that stuff. Thank you. Said they love my jewelry. Thank you. You got to coordinate. And there's green in my head wrap somewhere. So anyway, I just want to talk about the difference between, like, it's not what you eat, it's how much you eat. Because one size doesn't fit all. I can only speak to my experience. For me, it's not what I ate, because I've been eating plant-based for 14 and a half years. And I still, if I'm eating too much, I don't lose weight. If I'm eating too much compared to how much I burn, I'm not losing weight. Even if I'm eating fruit all day, yes, because I can easily eat a lot of fruit, even if I'm doing, especially if you do smoothies, because I can put a lot of calories in a smoothie. Okay, so I can eat more. I can eat, say, like I eat 2,300 calories one day of smoothies and fruit, and maybe just one handful of nuts. 2,300 calories. But if I only burn 2,000, that's a surplus. It doesn't matter if it's fruit or not. It's still a surplus. So that's kind of how it was for me in my days. I was like eating too much compared to what I was burning, so that's why I wasn't losing the weight. And then I finally started tracking, and I wasn't like strict and dogmatic about it, meaning like I wasn't doing it 7 days a week every day. Like it would be like, during the week I'm a little more strategic with it. On the weekends when I'm going to events and things like that, I'm a little bit more loose or a little bit more free with it. I end up eating more. But the point is, overall, for me, once I started tracking and seeing how much I was eating, then that's when I started to lose the weight. And if you haven't seen, go check out some of my shorts or my last couple of videos that talk about my 12.4 pound weight loss. And you could see the pictures of the pants where my waist was spilling over a little bit and how now it's not spilling over. And I'm so happy because I'm in menopause, so it was tough to get that off, and it finally is off, and those pants are now fitting without spilling over, so that makes me so happy. Hey, T Vegan. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll down. So, what is your favorite fruit and vegetable? I would say watermelon when it's really bomb.com, and grapes. I love all fruit, but watermelon, grapes, and then when I get some real sweet pineapple, that's my favorite too, but I don't get that all the time. God bless you too, child of God. Hello, video game addiction. It says, how are you, ma'am? And what is your channel about? Don't put stress on eyes too much. My channel is about my plant-based lifestyle mainly, and then my podcast, which I'm on a break from right now. I interview people who eat vegan or raw vegan, and they talk about their weight loss and their healing in their bodies once they transition to the diet. So I interview them, and then my channel is about my life. I post what I eat in a day videos, raw vegan challenges, weight loss. Sometimes I talk about some of the menopause stuff because I transitioned over to menopause as of September 2024. So that's what my channel is about. Lifestyle, plant-based, and all that stuff. Video game addiction, how old are you? Because the name itself just sounds young. You can't be on my channel if you're a kid. You're 21? Okay. I hope you're telling the truth. Are you a vegan? I am. So in some of my videos, I put a disclaimer. If you see me using the word vegan, I just use it for search purposes, and I use it for basically search purposes, because people don't go looking for raw plant-based. Usually they'll look up raw vegan or whatever. So I am a vegan, excuse me. I am plant-based because it's just about the diet for me, meaning I eat an animal-free diet. But I am not a vegan in terms of lifestyle, because I still wear leather. I still have silk in my house. My lipstick is MAC, and I heard that it's tested on animals or whatever, you know what I mean? So I didn't go vegan. I didn't go eating this way for animal rights, if that's what you're asking. I do feel bad for animals, but that's not why I went plant-based. I did it for health, and I do eat a plant-based vegan diet, but I'm just not a vegan, if that makes sense. No, I'm not a nutritionist. But I do have a program, and I help women lose weight. It's very new, but I've helped a few people. They both had success, and then I had a couple of people buy the program. So the first couple of people, I gave them a free trial, so they didn't have to pay. And then I had another person buy the program. I'm working with her now. I had a couple of people just buy the meal plan only. Where am I from? California, United States, the Bay Area. What's up? All glory to myth. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but how do you keep your vegan meals interesting? I don't know that I do. My meals are basic because I'm basic and I'm easy and I'm boring. So every now and then I might do some little fancy recipe, but that's not me. That's not my day-to-day life. I'm very basic. So for me, I focus on interesting to me is putting foods in my body that make me thrive and make me feel good, right? So I'm eating fruit and all the time I'm eating salads and smoothies, nuts and seeds. Right now I'm on a raw plant-based journey, so I'm not doing all the junk food stuff, but in my regular life I eat high raw, but I allow myself like 10% to 15% junk food. So but overall majority of my diet is whole foods, right? So beans, rice, and if I eat cooked meals, I don't usually do more than one a day, but I eat, berries and smoothies and fruit, salads. I eat the same kind of stuff all the time, to be honest. And I just switch out fruits, switch out the vegetables, switch out the bean. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I have junk food, but not right now because I'm doing the raw plant-based journey to heal something. But yeah, when you say how do I keep it interesting? I don't know if that I can answer that because it's interesting to me just because I love my food. You know what I mean? Like every now and then I might do a fancy a recipe, but it's not for me. It's more so for y'all. you know, like I went live the other day and I made walnut meat. That's something I don't want to do all the time. That's too much work. I mean, it wasn't hecka hard, but it's just like for a lazy person like myself, that was too much work. I didn't have to do much, but it still was just, it's not as easy as just throwing together a salad. It might take 15 minutes to throw a salad because I make my own dressing, but it's still better than slaving over a stove. You're welcome for explaining. What's the emoji for? Are you thinking? Video game said, man, you're looking gorgeous. Just love your outfit. Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. If you guys like this kind of content, I don't always come on here eating the smacking, but if you like plant-based content, like what I eat in a day videos, raw vegan journey inspiration, I have a lot of what I eat in a day, high raw. I have raw vegan challenges, 30 days, 44 days, fat loss playlist of my journey. It started in June of 20. I didn't have a whole bunch of weight that I need to lose, but I did have probably a good 15 pounds of fat that I need to lose because of my waist and my back and stuff. And I've lost, 12 and a half of it. So I'm very proud of myself. And I've taken my time because I can. I didn't have a whole bunch of weight to lose, so it wasn't like a rush. It was just like, oh, you know what? I need to lose these 15 pounds of fat that I gained over the years, and some of it being from menopause. And I'm going to take my time. I'm going to give myself a year. This is what I told myself last June. I'm going to give myself a year. And I've even taken breaks. Like there was as of November, I had lost 8.5 pounds. For the November, December, and the rest of January, I took a break. I just maintained it. I didn't want to think about fat loss. I was enjoying the holidays, eating a little bit more than normal, but I still maintained my weight. I might have went up a pound or two in a week because I ate too much that week, but then I would get it back off, so I maintained my weight. And then I got back on the fat loss journey, lost another 2 pounds, taking my time. Then I was like, you know what? I need a break. I'm going to maintain my weight again. So now at that point, I was down 10 pounds, 10 and a half or something like that. And then I lost another pound and a half. Now I'm down 12.4, but I'm taking my sweet magical time because I can. And I want, my lifestyle is eating a plant-based diet, 90% clean, maybe 85% clean, 15% junk food. However, right now I'm doing the raw journey, so I'm not doing the junk food right now. But Do you have a Sprouts? I found a really sweet watermelon there. I do, but it's 8 minutes away, so if I'm lazy and I don't feel like driving 8 minutes, I just rather go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, which is a mile away, and I just go there to get watermelon, and they just happen to have only like skin seed watermelon. But anyway, I'm taking my time and I'm loving it. You know what I mean? My waist got smaller. You know, you guys go look at the videos and see the comparison. My back has gotten better. I haven't showed you guys yet. I'm waiting for it to be all the way snatched before I show the pictures before and after, but I do see a big difference. What do I do for a living? I am an actor, content creator, a podcaster, and to supplement my income, I substitute teach so that I can pursue my arts. And I just started working with women, helping them lose weight. So now you can add to my list. I'm an accountability coach for women over 40, but all ages are welcome. Helping women lose weight to use the tools that I use to help myself lose the weight. You know, you like that attitude? Thank you kindly. Peter, my help you. Are you still here? Hey, Peter. Is this the Peter that I used to work out with on the lives? I'm not sure if that's you. Say yes if it is. So anyway, that's my life. There's a long story to how I got back to substitute teaching, because I used to a long time ago when I was pursuing my acting full-time, like 8 years ago, full-time. I was a full-time actor, and you have to do like flexible jobs. So I was a substitute, and I told myself I would never do that again. And I was tired of struggling as an artist, so I got a full-time job. And then I was working a full-time job for 7 years, but by doing that, I couldn't pursue my acting the way I wanted to. Hey, Peter. Long story short, I lost 3 jobs in 2 years. Long story short, God was showing me those weren't for me. I needed to trust and obey and get back to where my heart and my passions are. So here I am, back to substitute teaching so that I can pursue my arts, my craft, my passions, my love, things I love, and I'm trusting and obeying. But today I didn't get a teaching job because I missed a couple of calls. My phone didn't ring. I don't know why, but I'm mad about it because here I am, jobless today, but it's okay because I'm on here with you guys. And then when I'm done, I'm going to do an audition tape for, I don't know if it's a commercial or I just know that I have to play a doctor, pretend like I'm talking to a patient. And yeah. Video game addiction said, how old are you? I shouldn't ask, but still. Video game addiction. How do you think I am? I want you to guess. You sound new to my channel because I've never seen your name. How do you think I am? 33? Ah, video game addiction. Come on now. You just stole the sister's heart. Nah, keep it. You had it right the first time. Keep it 33. Don't be trying to add. Anyway, okay, you said 43. I'll take that too. First they said video game addiction said 33. Then he said maybe 43. Okay, got it. I'm 50. Thank you though. Thank you for the compliment. Peter said the lady never tells. I'm not like that, Peter. I'm so different from women. I know they're like that. I'm like, I'm so open. I don't care about that stuff, you know? Like, I'm like, the lady never tells. I do. Nicole does because I don't give a dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are like that, and that's okay. Be like that. But if people ask me, I'll tell. I don't care. Realtor for real. What's up, Penny? I'm over here on YouTube too, just talking, yapping. You are my aunt. Your aunt's age? You thought I was 33 though. So that makes me feel good. Thank you. Shoot, this was supposed to just be a snack. I was just gonna eat some of it, but now it's 12 o'clock my time. Now it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna keep on eating. Actually, I better go. I want to do my audition tape and get that over with so I can just relax for the rest of the day. Hey, girl, hey. I ain't seen you in a minute. Penny, how you doing? Y'all, for real though, go watch my videos about under my fat loss playlist on YouTube and watch like the last one or two videos I made and see the before and after pictures. I'm just like, y'all don't understand how long I was trying to lose some of that waist in my waist. Y'all don't understand. But I finally did it. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Just playing. Okay, hey cutie. Hey cutie, shout out to cutie. Cutie, how old are you? Everybody needs to be 18 or up or 21 and up on this channel. Video game addiction said, if I get a chance, we'll surely meet you. Did you mean you'll surely love to meet me? You said, if I get a chance, we'll surely meet you. Yeah, maybe one day we'll meet. You know, that felt good. Whoever asked me, what do you do for a living? That felt good to say because I'm coming to realization that this is legit what I'm doing. Like, I'm literally pursuing my arts again full time and trusting and obeying and going back to something I didn't want to do to supplement my income, which is substitute teaching. And because I was always, these last 7 years, I wanted that stability. When you're chasing your arts and stuff you love, there's not a lot of stability because you don't know when you're going to book your next acting gig. You don't know when YouTube, you're going to make enough money because YouTube, you got to get $100 minimum before you get paid. And I am monetizing, but it's like low key right now. But anyway, the point is like everything I'm doing is like unstable, right? And it's not a good feeling. And I kept telling God, I don't want to pursue my arts full time again because it's unstable. I don't want to struggle again. But God kept saying, trust and obey. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm just waiting for my big old praise report that I could tell y'all. Oh, I booked a big old gig and my monetization on YouTube tripled. And, you know, my weight loss program has just skyrocketed. And I can't wait to be able to say all that to you guys. But because I trusted and obeyed and I listened to what I felt God was showing me, even though I didn't want to go that route. But sometimes we just got to trust and obey. And everything ain't coming together that, everything hasn't come to what I want it to be yet, but it will. I hope. Because I'm like, Lord, now you done kept me from applying to regular jobs. I ain't seen no big old acting gig yet, or I ain't seen da-da-da-da-da. But I keep hearing, trust and obey. Trust and obey. And everything's in God's time, not our time. So I'm just waiting. Thank you, Mandy. Mandy said, it's coming. Keep trusting. Amen. IG, I'm over here on YouTube too, if you want to come on over there. It's in my bio. Huh? You're from a different continent. I really don't want to hurt your feelings. I just don't know you. Huh? Why are you saying that? And then you said, don't fear, just be courageous. Yes, amen. But why are you saying I don't want to hurt your feelings? I just don't know you. Why did you say that? I don't understand. Anyway, Mandy, I'm not familiar with your name. Are you new to following me on Instagram? Okay, I think I'm going to go now so I can get the, what's the word? Encouragement or the motivation to do my audition tape. Because what happens when I do my own self audition tapes, when you're in control of it, you want it perfect. So you end up doing it like 30 times. I just don't feel like, I hope I get it right on the first take. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you, IG. I'm going to go ahead and get off IG. Bye, IG. All right, YouTube. I'm going to go now. Have a nice day, video game addiction. I am going to go handle my business, and y'all have a wonderful day.